you can see everybody's here, and everybody's having fun in the sun and fun under the sea.
Wakanda is any Mecca where we convene. It's a safe space for all of us to be together.
It's no secret the superhero universe hasn't always been diverse. That's why, to many, last year's record-breaking Black Panther was such a watershed moment. And Wakanda, the fictional uncolonized African country where the superhero is from, became aspirational.
My siblings and I went to see Black Panther in the theaters maybe 10 times. And each time after we saw the film, we would have these very deep conversations about the themes we were noticing. And a word popped into my head, and the word was WakandaCon.
They decided to create a weekend of Black empowerment modeled after Wakanda in their hometown of Chicago.
We found Wakanda to be a place of radical inclusivity, a place of feminism, a space where there's economic independence and a strong focus on community, a space of education and a focus on technology.
When I think about Wakanda, I think about how it represents what could happen if all Black people came together and worked towards a positive mission.
To me, Wakanda means Black excellence.
Wakanda means to me is freedom. To strive for greatness is leadership, it's about teamwork and harmony.
It's a feeling that we get. It's how we feel at home.
We are creating our own form of utopia, of the Wakanda society, or a world that exists outside of the world we're living in.
For Otto, he was paralyzed from the waist down.
In this utopia, Black-owned businesses thrive, innovation is king, and dance is a form of healing and resistance.
This is a place that we try to intentionally create, particularly for Black folks of the diaspora and people of color in general, to be able to take up space freely.
There are at least 1,500 annual fandom conventions, but WakandaCon is one of a handful that popped up over the past 2 years as a more inclusive alternative to mainstream cons. That especially appealed to Black cosplayers who aren't always welcomed or celebrated in fandom circles.
What is the difference between these character choices? The only difference is one is Black, one is white. But the character itself is still the same. But the girl on the right is more than likely gonna be called the Black version of diva, or also be subjected to racial slurs, rude and downright uncalled for comments about her cosplay.
Here, I'm not the Black Vegeta, I'm not the Black Goku, I'm not the Black Avatar. I'm just the character that I am.
Ready? Yesterday, today, we had signed up for the cosplay contest. You guys want to know who won? Yeah! Simone as our second runner-up. AJ as a dossier. Lisa, Nashan.
And our first prize, can I get a drum roll, please?
There aren't many spaces where we can be ourselves without being policed by other people outside of our culture, outside of our community, where we can come together and just be us, be the lit magical beings that we are.
Although anyone can attend WakandaCon, not everyone is happy it centers people of color.
I have a personal collection of anonymous hate mail that I keep in a folder that I can reference to when I'm having sort of a slow Wednesday and an unmotivated Wednesday, something that helps me realize why I'm doing this when things get really tough. It's to create a space where we as people of color can prioritize our voices and our stories and not have to worry about how somebody else might feel about it.